Ohio football, now 1-2, comes back home to take on Louisiana this Saturday. Kickoff for the Raging Cajuns and the Bobcats will be at 2 o'clock at Peden Stadium. Hi there, I'm Jessica Costello. This is Joe Collins for WUB's Bobcat Showcase. And Joe, just kind of give me a rundown of what that matchup is going to be like between Ohio and Louisiana.
Well, just after the crushing loss last week to the hands of Marshall, this game is of the utmost importance for the Bobcats as they look to avoid going 1-3 into conference play. They will be put to the test this week against the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. The Raging Cajuns are 2-1 on the season and have an outstanding offense that has averaged nearly 600 yards per game this season. For the Bobcats, as long as Nathan Rourke is at the quarterback position, you can expect great things from him. It'll be exciting to see what he and DeMontre Tuggle can do in the ground game because the Raging Cajun defense has given up an average of 158 rushing yards per game.
And Joe, you just brought him up. Ohio's quarterback Nathan Rourke, he just broke the record against Marshall for the most career touchdowns, and he said he wasn't even thinking about it. So how does having that mindset help him and Ohio's offense?
It'll help tremendously because Nathan Rourke is the leader of this team. When he says something, his teammates will follow. One of the best things he talked about after the Marshall game was when he said that individual accomplishments are far less gratifying than team accomplishments. This is the type of mindset you want from your leader. The fact that the team is more important to him than any record will rally this group together and get them playing for each other, and I think we'll see some impressive results if they do.
Right, and Louisiana's run game is pretty tough. Their offensive line is big, experienced. What does Ohio do to get past that?
Well, Ohio's defense struggled mightily last week against Marshall, giving up 305 rushing yards, and they will be put to the test this week against the Raging Cajuns run game. The Raging Cajuns lead the FBS with over 1,000 rushing yards and 14 rushing touchdowns. A huge key for the Bobcats this week will be to slow down the rushing attack of the Raging Cajuns, led by their trio of running backs, Trey Regis, Elijah Mitchell, and Raymond Cauley. However, if the Bobcats want a chance to slow down this offense, they have to get good penetration from their front seven, close up the gaps, and contain the outside because quarterback Levi Lewis is not afraid to run the ball if he has to.
And just like always, we'll have all things Ohio football covered for you here at WUB's Bobcat Showcase. For Joe Collins, I'm Jessica Costello.